Hey y'all, hey, my name is Lavanye, but they call me Yay. Today's video title is going to be, Am I Wrong? And how it's gonna go is, basically, me and my friends came up with some questions. And the questions would be along the lines of, am I wrong for thinking you're a dirty ass bitch if you don't wash your panties in the shower? And if you want to be included next video, you need to go follow me on Instagram. We're all cool over there. We cool. We homegirls. Homeboys. We're gonna go ahead and start off light. The first question is, am I wrong for breaking up over text? Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with breaking up over text. But if my nigga has the nerves to text me talking about us from over, yeah, I'm gonna need you to come see me, cause what? But some people you have to break up with over text, because in person they're gonna do everything in their power to make you feel bad. I want to say maybe you should try to have that one-on-one talk the first time, but the second time, if it gets like, okay, yeah, I need to leave, just do it over text, block them. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Honestly, this is your life. They'll get over that shit, hopefully. Am I wrong for not wanting to date someone who takes the bus? Let's talk about it. If you have a car and you just want someone who's on that same level as you, that's understanding. If you don't have a car and you're taking the bus too, I'm not gonna lie, that's also understanding. You wouldn't, I don't know, bitch is hot. I could really see it from both point of views. You might not want to be with someone who isn't able to help you get somewhere. And if that's what kind of person you are, hey, don't feel like you have to fuck with somebody who's riding the bus. If you don't want to fuck with a nigga who's riding the bus or a girl who's riding the bus, you don't have to, literally. Don't let anyone try to tell you otherwise. But at the same time, that could be somebody you build with. It might be hard. Y'all gonna be going through hard times together at least. But you set your standards, not society.
You understand me? Clock it.
Am I wrong for ending things over bad hygiene at this big ass age? No, you're not wrong. Again, I would probably try to talk to them about it. But again, if it was just a one-time thing, okay, you a little musty. Maybe they was trying a new deodorant, a new body wash, I don't know. But if they're just consistently having body odor, you never really know what someone is going through. But at the same time, if you're going through certain things and you're out here trying to go on dates, I don't know, you just might be worried about the wrong thing. I would just stay away from that. Am I wrong for calling in sick when I just don't feel like going in? Honestly, baby, that was me today. But I still found a way to go and make some money. I called them. I just told them, yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it today. I stayed home. I recorded a reaction video. Go sub to my channel. I went to DoorDash, get a new scenery. I went to 2 different cities to DoorDash. The job I have is just so mentally draining. Like, it causes so much mental fatigue. The pay is not worth it at all. Like, if they fired me today, I wouldn't even be mad, because, bitch, I'm still gonna find a way to get paid. As long as you're doing it for the right reasons. As long as you're not calling off to be a lazy asshole. If you calling off to be a lazy ass, drunk ass, strung out asshole, yes, you're wrong as fuck. Because your team probably, whoever you work with, is probably going through it. Am I wrong for quitting without a 2 weeks notice? Simple answer, no. Especially if you don't see yourself going back to the place you quit. Because if they have to fire you, do you think they're going to give you 2 weeks to find another job? No, you're just going to have to figure that shit out. Am I wrong for microwaving fish at work? If we're being honest, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a motherfucker that come up in there smelling like fish anyway. So who gives a fuck? If you want to warm up your chicken curry, butter chicken, warm it up. You want to warm up your a goosey soup and fufu, warm it up. Your fried chicken from yesterday, warm it up. Fuck what them people think. If you hungry and you only had leftovers from last night, warm it the fuck up. Because I know me, I haven't done it yet, but I know one day I might need to. You never know. And I don't want anyone judging me for warming up my chicken curry. Am I wrong for ignoring family drama completely? Not the fuck at all. I don't know what it is about my family, but they believe if one of them in it, we all in it. And that's how we grew up. Like, if one fight, we all fight. And growing up, that was cool. I mean, like, I wasn't doing shit else. We was just some hood rats doing hood rat shit. But I want to retire. Boom. A couple weeks ago, my aunt had called me. And she was telling me about some shady shit that one of my cousins had did. Mind you, we all close in age. My auntie is older than us, of course, but we're all close in age. We all grew up together. And she was like, yeah, I called your other cousin. Like, yes, Lavanya is going to want to whoop her ass. And then my cousin was like, for real? She don't even be fighting or nothing. I don't think she gonna want to fight. Like, but the way she was saying it is like, I could not fight. Whole time, cousin, you don't know these bitches come from the shoulders. Don't get me wrong, if I have to put the beats on the bitch, I will. But keep in mind, the drama, the person who caused the drama is not only in a whole different city from us, but a whole entire different state. Guess what she did rubbed me the wrong way, but never did I think, oh yeah, when I see this bitch is on site, like I'm whooping her ass, we're never gonna see her. She's been out of state for how many years? We're never seeing that girl. Let it go. Like, some drama just be so unnecessary that you just nod your head and smile. Like, you just listen to the conversation, but don't insert yourself, because it just be unnecessary sometimes. And nobody's fighting anymore. Americans are carrying guns. I can't square it with no, what I'm gonna do with a bullet? This is not gonna help. If you gotta help them, if you feel like they not gonna make it without you, that's when you go help. You better go help your motherfucking cousin. If you outside with I'm not saying, if you're outside with your cousin, your brother, your sister, and they getting their ass beat, jump in. If you don't jump in, you weak as fuck. But like, if it's just like some unnecessary drama, stay out of it. Am I wrong for not going to every birthday party? The birthday bosses is gonna eat this one up. The thing with girl birthday parties is, if you don't make it, you a bitch ass hoe. But if you come and you don't have the funds, you a broke ass weird ass hoe. Like, there's really no winning unless your friends are real. So this is another one of those things where you just gotta go with your instincts. I know me, all my homegirls that I really care about, I know when their birthdays are. I know when their birthdays are. I try to prepare ahead of time, just like I would prepare for my own, to make sure I could show up for them, or I try to do something special for them, send them some type of special message. But then again, life does get in the way and shit does get difficult. And if you can't make it and they can't understand that, you don't need them around you, because bitch, you're gonna have another birthday if God see fit. Then when you do got money to show up to the bitch birthday, she mad because you popping out how you should have.
Happy birthday, bitch!
So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift?
Happy birthday!
Like, damn. That topic is tricky because a lot of y'all friends don't be y'all friends. They be weird bitches. Am I wrong for judging people by their shoes? Honestly, most women grew up with this tip. Look at that nigga's shoes. If they all nasty and beat up, that tells you a lot about the man, whether he can help it or not. It really is. It's not a myth, y'all. Look at that nigga's shoes. He got on them boombox shacks playing NBA Youngboy. Run, bitch. Run. Don't waste no time. Get out of there. Speaking of, I hate a nigga who only know how to rock Jordans and Walmart graphic tees. Not saying I'm like the realest fashion killer out here, but those be the niggas who only wear Nike Techs along with the Walmart graphic tees, and they think they the flyest. And if you wear anything outside of that, anything different from that, if you don't have it on a pair of Jordans, you just can't match they fly. And you're right, hood rat. Fuck. I say it as I'm saying nothing with. I don't give no fuck. I say what I said. Am I wrong for thinking soulmates are not real? No, honestly. I just seen a video of Shira7. Insert the clip if you find it. But she was saying that find love while you're young and get your heart broke then so you learn a lesson. And The lesson is gonna be every time that love shit is fake. I don't know who made this shit up. Who came up with the love idea, of the marriage idea, of the you find your person and y'all together forever idea. But each time I think I find my person, I don't find anything but a motherfucking lesson. If y'all catch me on here talking about some I'm in love, I don't know, bitch. Put me in a headlock and slam me on the ground. Cause some screws might be loose in my head or something. When I think of soulmates, I think of your person who might be destined to be with you forever. Every time I thought I found one of those, every time I thought it was perfect, too good to be true, it was too good to be true. That shit fake. They made it up. I have not figured out why they made it up yet, but I know it was made up. If you haven't been in love yet, go ahead and find it. Experience it. Enjoy it. It's lovely while it lasts, but when it ends, bitch, you better be strong. Like, I'm sitting here saying that I would never love again, but I probably will. I hope I don't, because the outcome is gut-wrenching, soul-wilting. Like I said, it's beautiful and it's lovely while it lasts. Am I wrong for thinking some people choose to be broke? Damn, is anybody gonna be wrong here is what I'm starting to think, but no. I've realized people who come from certain backgrounds look at others differently. Where some people are wrong is believing that coming up is easy. It's not. If you grew up with a network of people cheering for you, parents who brought you into this world with a plan, just community, because life isn't even about what you know, it's who you know. If you had two people bring you in this world, or somebody bring you up in this world with some sort of knowledge, then yeah, it's gonna be easier for you versus someone who's building everything from scratch. They're gonna hit a lot more bumps and curves because they never really had no one show them the way. But I do believe as long as you are not comfortable in your situation, you're gonna find a way out. So nobody should be broke. But in a world where everyone is ambitious, in a world where everyone is doing the same thing, period, it just would not make sense. So there's gonna have to be people who are broke. The producers need consumers. That's how I look at that shit. Am I wrong for never forgiving cheaters? If you want a real relationship, I'm gonna get beat up for this. I don't know. I feel like most relationships require two delusional people. And if you want a relationship, you just gotta be halfway delusional. You might not have to get cheated on, but there's gonna have to be some sort of delusion, some sort of degree of delusion between you both. Cheating might just be what you have to deal with. But I ain't forgiving no motherfucking cheater. I know that much. Bitch, get out my face. Hold the fuck up. Am I wrong for thinking Beyonce is overrated? Let's talk about it. I feel like there is so many people who try to convince me that Beyonce is overrated. Now, she may be mainstream, making the kind of music she knows she's going to make her money, like that cowboy shit. I haven't really listened to it, except for I'm in the mood for something tonight. Yeah, that ate. But growing up, if you did not like Beyonce, you just have to be soulless. You probably never felt anything, because it made me feel, even as a kid, like I remember listening to Halo, crying to Halo. I used to cry to all type of shit as a kid. Like I remember listening to Bruno Mars, but Bruno Mars, he's a fucking great artist. Like she's someone who knows how to make you feel things, and she says things in a way that you can relate to word for word. And if you disagree, you ain't been through shit and you're whack. That's like saying Nicki is trash. I don't even listen to Nicki Minaj, but if I were to go through her whole catalog and randomly pick one of her songs, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna hit. There's not one bad song that Nicki made. Taylor Swift is the same way. Y'all love to hit on Miss Tay Tay, but she spit some bars. In that song Cardigan, she said, leaving like a father, running like water, right? She ate that. That's so funny. She ate that. When it comes to artists who are obviously talented, I just feel like y'all like to play devil's advocate. And that's just that. And I let people do that. But you're not going to sit in my face and tell me Beyonce is trash. Everyone is entitled to their opinion though, so I guess. Am I wrong for wearing pajamas in the store? Let me say this. Sometimes I do things and I think it's okay until I see other people doing it. And I think, ew, that's what I look like when I do that shit. So for this one, I'm going to say yes. But ass don't jiggle in a regular pair of pants the way they do in pajama pants. And it just looks nasty. It might look like the fact that it's jiggling might be good. But when you think of pajamas, you just think about a motherfucker just getting out of bed. Marinating booty juice. And that's all I think when I see booty jiggling in pajama pants. Marinated booty juice just jumping all through them bitches. Take it how you will. But do what you want. Who am I to tell y'all what the fuck to do? But you're wrong. Am I wrong for spending more money on clothes than rent? Baby, if we're being so fucking for real, as long as those bills are paid. If it were me and I could pay my bills and spend more money on clothes than my rent, best believe that's what I would be doing. Truthfully, if I could do that responsibly, I would. Who doesn't love a good fucking fashion fest? Fashionista. If you can, use your free will, but use it responsibly. If your bed is on the floor and you only got one pillow with no pillowcases, maybe you need to rearrange your budget because you might have an addiction. Otherwise, do what you do. But I do know a couple niggas with every pair of Jordans that come out, but they have one pair of pants and one pillowcase. And no like shower towels to dry off, face towels, no spoons, bowls, plates. Yeah, don't be that guy. The hoes don't like that. Am I wrong for believing money can buy happiness? Let's be fucking literal. Money cannot buy happiness. A stress-free life is just unrealistic. Everyone in life goes through shit. Even if they don't bring it to the internet, talk about it, every single person on this earth goes through something or will go through something stressful. That's just a part of life. But what I can say is, if you were depressed yesterday, down bad on your ass, flat out broke, and you got up today and went out and made you some money, I guarantee you will feel better than what you did yesterday. Money does not solve all your problems, but it does eliminate the basics. I promise you. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise. If you feeling down bad and you broke, and there's a couple things going on wrong in your life, figure out how to get some money. And that money is going to lead you to some sort of happiness. Maybe even therapy. Maybe money could pay for therapy. Sometimes therapy helps. Bitch, go get you some money. Again, don't be that guy. Am I wrong for thinking people who clap when planes land are cringe? I've been on a few planes and I've never experienced that. But that is kind of weird, because what the fuck y'all clapping for? Did y'all think we weren't gonna make it? Like, what's tea? Let me know. The fuck? Where they doing that at? They must be doing that on them Spirit flights. Am I wrong for judging people's grammar? Yes. I used to do it as well until I started hanging around those same people. And there's something, I forgot what it's called, but it's like when you involuntarily pick up on certain vocab and slang. I don't know if it's like a survival thing, because I did grow up moving damn near every year, if not every 6 months, to a different city, meaning I had to adjust to different people in different places, even though I still all ended up being the odd one out. Not completely. Your girl had to adjust. So maybe that's where it came from. But if I'm around someone who speaks improperly, I might be thinking, oh, but you sound crazy as hell. And I end up sounding just like them. Not even purposefully. Am I wrong for only cleaning when people come over? Yes, you're nasty. You nasty as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Do you only wipe your ass when somebody finna eat it? You probably got shit stains all through that motherfucker. If you live alone, I guess, do what you do. But if you have a roommate, don't be doing shit like that. I don't even have to tell you why it's wrong. You should just want to be in a clean environment. Am I wrong for not decorating my apartment? Honestly, let's say your apartment is somewhere like in the trenches, deep in the trenches, and you know that one day you want to get out of there. No, you're not wrong for not wanting to decorate, because I feel like when you start to make a situation too comfortable, you forget the plans sometimes. Like, you forget, like, okay, this isn't the last step. But at the same time, a little decoration here and there might help you from going crazy. If you know you're going to be in there a while, get you a little flower, a little painting to put on the wall, just so you don't feel imprisoned. But if you can live an empty apartment without feeling imprisoned, that's fine. Do what you got to do. Do it how you got to do it. But a little painting here and there does help. Am I wrong for thinking celebrity culture is creepy? It is creepy. Why do y'all want to do everything that these people are doing? But then again, like I said, the producers need consumers. Without the consumers, there's an imbalance. So they need their little puppets. For example, everybody can't want to be a celebrity. Somebody has to admire them, because if everybody is aiming to be a celebrity, what's the point of celebrities? When they see celebrities do some random shit, like when Hailey Bieber was eating sushi through her face mask, why is that so amusing to y'all? Am I wrong for thinking The Office isn't funny? No, but yes, you're wrong as fuck. The Office is funny. And it's funny because it's not funny. Like, when I make a joke and nobody laughs, nobody finds it funny, it's, I don't know, something about that, it's just funny. There was this one episode, it was the main character and one of the girls. He had made an offensive, inappropriate joke to her, and she started crying. And while she's crying, he's just laughing and going on and on and on with the joke. Like, she's not sitting there crying. It's like for people who can't pick up on social cues. Something about people who can't pick up on social cues, hilarious. Am I wrong for not loaning coworkers money? Bitch, no. We're all here for the same fucking reason, doing the same fucking job. We're here to make money, and you trying to take money out my pocket? How fuck you? Am I wrong for thinking $10 an hour jobs shouldn't require passion? You're not fucking wrong. Who the fuck are you, SpongeBob? You don't have to be passionate about being a fucking fry cook. It needs to be your ambition to find something to be passionate about. Fuck that little $10, for real. But y'all, the heat is kicking my butt. Which statement did you agree with the most? We had a couple controversial things in there. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. The one that's still on my mind is loaning coworkers money. Because them bitches have some nerve asking me for some motherfucking money. We at the same job doing the same shit. Bitch, get the fuck out my face. But yeah, that's all, and it's until next time.